Today we're talking about how to be miserable and not achieve what you want no matter how hard you work.
This is the Enjoy Life podcast, here to help you choose your mindset, goals, and actions so that you can guide your life in the direction that you want it to go and enjoy it. It does take a little bit of work, some effort on your part, but that effort is worth it because this is your life and you can experience the benefits of the work that you do. And this podcast is here to help. Life doesn't magically turn out exactly how you want. It's up to you to make it happen. Now, you may not have chosen to be exactly where you're at right now in your current situation, but you will choose what you do about it. If you're ready to put forth a little bit of effort, take some small steps toward living the life that you want, then you're in the right place. Let's get started.
Welcome to episode 134 of Enjoy Life. Thrilled that you're here and joining in on this adventure, or at least that's how I see it. It's an adventure. It's up to us to make our lives what we want them to be. And if you're willing to be a little intentional, to do a little bit of work, I want this podcast to be able to help you. And like I mentioned in the very beginning, we're going to talk about how to be miserable and not get what you want, no matter how hard you work. That's what we're talking about today. And also, obviously, that's a little bit of a joke. We want how to figure out how to not do that, and how to enjoy life and achieve what we want. Now, the last part's probably going to be true. You're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to put the effort, and take the steps to make it happen. But you can do it. Before we do dive into today's episode, just a reminder, you can always go to nickmazy.com. There's a lot of stuff there, resources on mindset and goals and taking actions, so that you can be intentional with what you do and enjoy life. There's a lot of old podcast episodes, blog posts, and other resources available there. Just go there, search for whatever you want. You search for any podcast episode. This one's episode 134. So if you want some of the notes or maybe some links that I mentioned, you can just go to nickmazy.com, search for 134, and you'll be able to find any notes for any of the podcast episodes doing that. All right. So today's episode, we're talking about being miserable and not getting what we want. Well, a surefire way to make that happen, just about guaranteed, is to make your goals about other people. No, don't make your goals about other people. Your goals are for you. They are your goals. All right, well, let me kind of unpack that just a little bit. Of course, other people might be involved in your goals. Like me, I'm a husband. I'm a dad. Two twin girls. I love them. I love my wife. Of course, my goals are going to involve them. I want to take care of my health. That's important to me. I need to have energy so that I can, try my best to be able to keep up with the little ones. But also, I want to enjoy life. I want to be able to do stuff. I want to be able to have fun. And in order to make that happen, I need to make sure that I'm taking care of my health, of my body. And a part of me setting that goal, for my health goals, a part of me doing that is making sure that I'm paying attention to my family. And that's a very strong motivator for why I want to take care of my health. But it's me that's setting my health goal. Now, if I didn't care anything about my health, but everyone said, well, you probably should take care of your health, and so I went and set that goal, I want to be as tied to it. I want to be able to pursue it with as much passion and honestly enjoyment of the results and benefits that I'm getting. I want to enjoy those as much. I want to be as engaged because my goal wouldn't be my goal. It would be a goal that somebody else had set for me. So are your goals, what you want for your life, and what you're trying to achieve, what you're working toward, is that really what you want? I said it might involve other people. It might be a financial goal to be able to provide for your family or to be able to do things for loved ones, or to be able to give back to a community or a cause, that means something to you. You can involve other people in your goals as long as they're your goals. And a good way to kind of test, like a little litmus test for that is do you truly value the benefit that's going to come from achieving that goal? Or do you really, is it meaningful to you, the results that you're working to get? If that's the case, then I believe it's okay to have other people involved in your goals. My wife told me a while ago, years ago now, that I need to make sure I take care of my health because my family needs a healthy dad, and then she needed a healthy husband. So that was a good kind of reminder, like a wake up call that, hey, this is something really important. But she didn't set my health goals for me. Now she did set the one when we needed to, or she wanted to run a half marathon together. But that kind of got me on board, and it was a good thing, and I wasn't too resistant to it. Interesting, since we set that goal together and achieved that goal, I have much so become a runner, and I jog and all that stuff, and I get more exercise, and I enjoy it now too. So once again, she was involved in that goal setting. We achieved that goal together. And then now I'm kind of continuing on with the steps that I'm going to take for my health, for myself. So think about this for a moment for your life. What are you working toward? When you think about the effort and you think about the things that you do, what are you working toward in your life? What goals have you set? Are they your goals? Are they for areas of your life and improvement that's meaningful, that resonates with your values and what you care about in your life? Is that your goals? Well, if not, it might be time to kind of evaluate your goals or to create new ones. And if that's where you're at, I do have some resources for you. You can go to nickmazy.com/4goals. That's the number 4 and then goals. And there you'll find some past episodes, some more blog posts, a lot of information, as well as, I have even a course to walk you through creating life targets. I'm calling them life targets because, it's something that you aim at for your life for you to be able to pursue. So once again, all that information is at nickmazy.com/4goals. Okay. So make sure your goals are your goals. They're for you. And then even when you do that, sometimes other people, no matter how close they are, no matter how much they care about you and want the best for you, they may not get your goals. They might not understand it. It might not make sense to them why you're working so hard to achieve something or to make something happen. They might not get it. And that's okay. Even if it's a very close loved one, they might not understand why you do certain things. But as long as you are working toward what you believe is best for your life, you're not causing any harm to anybody else, but you're working toward what you believe is best for you and your life and the things and people that you care about, and you're aligned with your values, then it's okay if everybody doesn't get it. I know some people don't get why it's important for me to put this podcast on or to work on the website or to share material. But it's something that means something to me to try to share a positive message. And not everybody gets that. And that's okay. It's okay. I don't think I'm causing any harm to anybody. It's something that I value, and I believe that sharing a positive message is something that's very important. And so this is one of my goals. And like I said, and people don't get that, and that's okay. People don't have to understand your goals. And this is where making sure that your goals are for you is important. Because if your goals are truly for you and the things that you value and what's important in your life, then you'll be a little bit more okay with other people not getting it. But when your when your goals are for other people, when you need the other people to approve it, then it's going to be tough to work toward them. You're going to be miserable. And if they're really about other people and not yourself and your values, then even if you do achieve them, it's not going to be what you want. But if you set goals, if you create these targets for your life that resonate with who you are, what you value, they resonate with the very core of your being as something that is meaningful to you, then your goals aren't about other people. Then if other people don't get it, you'll be okay. You'll keep working toward it. You will even enjoy what you're doing because you see the value in it as you're striving to achieve it. And that's what I want for you and your life. All right. Well, that's what I have for today's episode. Thanks for listening and joining in, and I can't wait to talk to you again next week. I really hope you enjoyed that episode and got some value out of it. If you did enjoy it, please rate and review this podcast, either on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. It will really help more people find it. There's so many podcasts out there these days that I really rely on you to share this material so that more people can find it. You can always just share it with a friend. You can send them to nickmazy.com, or like I said, rate and review this podcast. Any of those is a huge help, a huge benefit, and I sincerely appreciate it. And also, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to connect with you. You can find me on Instagram, just at Nick Mazy. Send me a message. Tell me anything that you like or how I can improve, or just information you'd like to hear about on this podcast or through any of my material. And as always, you can go to nickmazy.com for more resources and topics just related to helping you guide your life to go in the direction that you want it to go and enjoy it.